What actually happens when you let God write your love story? Hey, girl, hey. The answer is very simple and complex all at the same time. If you are a woman of faith, then you believe that you were created with a purpose, right? So naturally, if there is a man that God has for you to pair you with, it will be for his purpose, right? He purposely created a man with these specific qualities, these characteristics, these attributes, these goals, these ambitions, these dreams, this heart, these eyes, these biceps, right? And he made all of that for you, for your purpose, for his plan. God wants you to love someone, but not just anyone. He wants you to love the person that he specifically created for you, because that person is going to complement you. That person is going to strengthen you. That person is going to grow you. That person is going to evolve you into the creation and into the purpose that God has. Married is such a beautiful, sacred thing, because not only are you making a vow to your spouse, which is like this horizontal vow, this horizontal covenant, but you're also making a vertical one, because you're vowing to God to love and to uphold and to cherish him and to honor him and to do all of these things selflessly, sacrificially, because that is the way God is teaching us to love. He wants us to love by sacrifice. He wants us to love by serving, because that is what he does for us. And so the greatest love that you can offer someone is God's love. But if you don't have that in place in your relationship and in your love life, then you're constantly going to try to pull love from other places. And that's why it's always going to fall short. And that's why it's always going to never meet your expectations. And that's why you're always going to be disappointed, or you're never going to have enough of it. And so you're always going to start to reach for other things to help fulfill that. So not only is your husband not enough for you because you didn't allow God to come in to fill the voids, but now you're trying to seek love in other places, and in finances, and in drinks and food. And that's not to discredit people who are single who haven't found their husbands. Like, I get that you're not there, but I don't want you to feel like you're lacking either, because God is still having a purpose for you in this particular time. But this is why you need to start including God in your relationships. This is why you need to start praying to God about your love life and about your broken past and about your healthy whole future, because God has a purpose that he needs to have in place for when you meet that person, for when you join with that person, and when you start to fulfill God's purpose with that person. But if you don't have God write your story, then you're going to be living in that brokenness. You're going to be living in that trauma. You're going to try to make the decisions on your own. You're going to try to understand from the world's perspective what love really is. You're never going to quite get it. I guess what I'm trying to say is that God doesn't make mistakes. So if you let him write your love story, he's not going to make an error. He's not going to be like, oops, that's the wrong person, or oops, that wasn't supposed to happen. Like, no, everything is meticulously planned and purposed in the right setting, in the right timing, with all of the detail required and needed to pursue your heart, to let you know that this is the one, and to let you know that you will be loved all of your days. Ultimately, if you reach the end of this video, then you know as well as I do that it all boils down to faith. Do you have faith that God can transform your love life if you surrender your love life to God? And I get that sometimes, you know, having a troubled past, having a broken past in your love life, that could challenge you to really have that kind of faith in God. I get it. So if this is something that is challenging you, then girlfriend, go ahead and check out this video next. It's going to help you unfold why you should be trusting God with your love life. And I will see you in the next video.